Anthony Ford with Kong Armor, the world's toughest deck armor. We're in Fort Mitchell, Kentucky, and we're battling with Peeling Behr Deck Over. Vicious Peeling Behr Deck Over. So the battle's raging right now. This is an old 2x6 deck system that was on the verge of replacement. On the verge of replacement because it had Peeling Behr Deck Over really bad, number one, and then it's got weathered. The boards on it are weathered. They're not bad, they just got a lot of surface weathering. And the last 4 deck systems that we've done here at Kong Armor, they've all been 2x6 floorboards. And 2x6 boards, they get weathered the very most. So here's a regular standard deck board. You can see the thickness of it. When they weather, they don't weather like these 2x6s do. They might get some hairline cracks in them. They might warp or cup a little bit, but they just don't have enough meat to where big giant splinters and things can come up off of them. These 2x6s, oh boy, they can do that big time, right? They can do that big time. But a couple of the big challenges here is we had to burn the surface a little bit on this deck in order to get a lot of the deck over off of here. So we got a little bit of tags, but the other challenge is the deck rescue painters are desperately trying to get these cracks in these 2x6s filled in, and some of them are rather just what's the word I'm looking here for? My brain's not working. Some of them are rather large. You can see this one drives deep down. It's about a 1/4 inch crack. And so what these guys are doing is they're coming in here, and as they're coming in here, they're pressing. And you see, you look down in there, you can see that elastomer that's starting to fill that crack out. If you look closely, you see the elastomer down in there. We're gonna keep doing that here until that fills in completely, and then we start building over, right? And it's just a process, it takes time. But what I've told the guys today is to speed this up a little bit and go ahead and draw some of this weathering out of here. We're gonna come in with silverback, and we're going to inject it into a lot of these cracks. If you watch the previous video I just did, where I was up at the maroon deck up in Monroe, that's what the guys up there were doing with again, another 2x6 deck floor. I get them because we're the best at dealing with weathered deck systems. So our coating system is the absolute best at encapsulating them. So that's why I end up with these 2x6 deck floors. But the guys up there are injecting silverback epoxy into these cracks so that they can more easily fill these over. And that's what I just told the deck rescue painters here. Come in, let's fill that in. Let's work with some epoxy, get some of that filled in, because it'll cure up 3 to 5 times harder than concrete, and it won't come up out of there. So also, Caesar, we need to do something with this here. Yeah. Fill in with a little bit of epoxy, okay? Outside of that, we just need to keep resurfacing and keep resurfacing. Encapsulation. Got a pop here, nail pop here we need to get down. But they've done a tremendous job. I mean, first visit here, this was leaning. So this walkway was leaning at an angle. If you were to place a ball here, it would have rolled to the outside edge. You know, we came in, we popped this right up, and Caesar flattened this right out, no problem, boom. Got up underneath of it, jacked it up, and we've leveled this walkway out. So now this family can walk through here now. And they're not walking on a diagonal floor. It's all even and it's all flush. We're just now, the Peeling Behr Deck Over that was here, it's encapsulated. And so now we just need to come in and do the encapsulation. Now's the hard part. We got to just keep engulfing this in industrial elastomer until it turns beautiful. Until all those cracks are filled in, until it turns high build, right? This is what we're looking for right here. Look, you see this? Look, this is more what we're looking for. Close to the house here where there's not a lot of sun. You see how gorgeous and beautiful this finish is. Not a lot of imperfections, no cracks open, no hairlines open. All the nail and screw heads are filled in, right? That's lockdown. That's encapsulation. We got to carry that out over into here. And we can do it. Kong can do it, no problem. We just got to keep going until it's done. And that's part of the ball game on this. That's part of the ball game. And that's why so many of you in Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky, when you hire somebody to refinish your deck system, this is where they give up. Here, they give up right here. They get to this point and they say, we've done it, we've changed its color, right? But what they don't know, because they don't exclusively protect decks, is they've left the deck system wide open to water. All the cracks are open, all the nail and screw heads are exposed, right? This can't be left on Kong. This has to be filled in completely before we're done. And that's what's going to happen, because we're not going to stop until it does happen. I promised the customer that we wouldn't, so we won't. I'll figure it out one way or another. You guys can keep bringing on the 2x6 decks. I'll take them. I love them. The world's toughest deck armor. It's the most capable deck resurfacing coating on the planet today. The lockdown encapsulation of Peeling Behr DeckOver, and the rebuilding of the surfaces of these old weathered 2x6s here in Fort Mitchell, Kentucky. It's going down. You guys will learn more about it tomorrow. See you.